Is Corey Heim.
Corey Heim, it's been a tough start. It's never good to have
trouble back straightaway. Jack Wood cuts a tire. It hangs a hard right turn and goes head on into the outside. Safer barrier spins wildly to the bottom as he heads for Mike Bagley.
Knows that the bottom cars are starting to get vulnerable, and you're seeing them.
Oh, there it goes. First crash of the day. The 18 is Drew Dollar.
So we were talking at break about how the Goody was starting to wear off the tires, and these
at Auto Club Speedway of Southern California on a beautiful day. And Todd Gordon, you've won a NASCAR Cup Series championship. Trouble off turn number 4. Kevin Harvick goes around right off the bat. Harvick spins off turn number 4, will coast his car back down to the entrance to pit road.
No idea.
All right, there you go, Kevin. He's in a hurry to get back to the garage area to help his team.
And we got another 2 cars spinning. There's a car that's made heavy contact with the outside wall in turn 4. That is Ross Chastain. Further back, Chris Buescher spins as well. Full even with Noah Gragson off turn 4. To the stripe they go. White flag goes in the air. They're crashing behind them. They're crashing and the caution is out before Custer gets to the line. Oh, a huge hit. As Brandon Jones smashed into the end of the pit lane wall. There is the barrels that are covered with sand went flying through the air. Brandon Jones spun up off of turn number 4, slid to the opening of
Vibration, he's saying it's a right rear flat. His team getting up on the wall. Trouble for our leader here as he drops
he
back.
just got hit.
He hits the wall, guys.
And William Byron is involved.
It's okay to beat the control car to the line, but it's not okay to hit the gas. Trouble turn 2. Keselowski and more. I think is that Wallace in it?
You guys, we might be done here.
Oh. The white flag waves, 1 to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. And around goes the 31, sliding down through the grass. Everybody may get through this. He bounces off the wall. They've taken the white. We are still
Stage 1. Look at that. Off the track. Oh, there's a crash. The 91 of Colby Howard has gone around. Still green. Now the caution has come out. And there's the damage to Colby Howard in that 91 truck. This up. That wiggle may have opened the door. Take the lead hard into the wall. Austin Hill. Truex around.
yeah, spinning down to the pits here.
John Hunter Nemechek going for a ride, saves it and rights the ship.
Now, the difference you see with Keselowski versus Kurt Busch.
Whoa.
Oh, Suarez into the wall. Off of Briscoe.
Fogelman wants to be anywhere but there, doesn't he? Give me the top, give me the bottom, anywhere but in the middle. And there's contact and an accident. Looked like Lawless Allen there, the 45.
Dean Thompson. Michael, we just talked about him. Jack Wood. Austin's on the bottom. Does he get loose down there?
Yeah,
Yep, sure does.
ran into Eckes. That's a shame.
Lawless Allen also came along. Ooh, Matt Crafton narrowly back up to the truck behind me and learned that I'm not going to take any chances.
Accident. Jordan Anderson again, and it's Tate Fogelman again. Boy, it's been a tough day for...
There's Jordan Anderson, the 3 and the 30 of Tate Fogelman.
Oh, Jordan just wasn't quite clear, and there you have it.
That was actually the next corner,
Yeah.
or maybe even...
Ooh, it looks like Jeb's going to try to get in the middle of 3 wide here, maybe. Didn't quite get the room where he thought he had. 48's going to spin around. Nowhere for Jeremy Clements to go. Nice job for the rest of the field avoiding this.
I really thought if we had a crash today, it would turn into a big one because everyone is so bunched up. But as you said, Brad, really nice effort by all these drivers to avoid making this a huge incident.
If not a win here with turn his year around.
Look at turn 2. Big spin.
Tosses out.
And sliding down to the apron.
Hard to catch it back to the right.
Yeah.
Sideways.
Seemed loose back there.
Yeah.
Exactly
Like
like Ross
Ross
Chastain at California earlier this year. That is a hard hit. As hard as you can hit.
Well, one, these cars, right, lower profile tire, pretty stiff, that underwing.
His teammate.
Back.
2 cars hard in the wall. And Austin Dillon, Kyle Busch crash.
Stay up there.
Behind him,
Stacking up behind him.
Ty Dillon into the wall.
Let's see here. He got loose there. And then he just got ran over. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's pretty. Still 70 to go. A lot of time.
The 44 is Chris Wright. Crafton, of course, a former winner.
No.
And there's some pretty significant contact up there in turn 2. It's the 0-2 of Kaz Gralla. The 24 of Jack Wood was involved in that one as well.
Did Wood?
Top of the screen. Keep an eye on the top of the screen there.
Yeah, Jack Wood spins. Now, is there room to get through the top? And he gets a little bit loose and was going to be fine. But you just can't stop on dirt like you can on the concrete here at Bristol. The brakes just want to skid. Nice job by Austin picking his way through there, but just Kaz
In the 99, dives it in, and
Yeah, all that's clean. All it's looking good. Hopefully he tried to cross over, didn't he?
Yep, he did. He just grabbed a handful of wheel and gas, and these are big, heavy trucks. And it's a shame.
Round cars go on the back straight. I don't know who that is, but there's
Got one
several
up on
of them.
top of it. Yeah, it's 4 of them. 4-car pileup in the back straightaway.
Woo, one almost went over.
Top of the screen, 1 car completely sideways. I believe that's Cindric.
There's that one I almost saw go over, the 16, I believe it was.
It was the Joy that I
Joy.
saw first.
Yes.
Around backwards. Side 3 wide. And he goes and changes lanes in a hurry.
In front of his teammate,
Yeah.
that pole was not there.
Not there. Triggered all that.
you know, Jade Buford's been driving that 48 car for Big Machine, and they
Clean it up all, trying to keep it out of the wall. Gets light, gets loose, coming out hard into that inside wall.
We always call it the self-cleaning straightaways. When you wreck up high, you're going to end up down low.
Oops.
Got some help off of Allmendinger. Got him loose, got up into the wall. Heavy
But I think
damage.
Kurt was in trouble before Allmendinger actually got into him.
Well, he had to lift. For those
Yeah.
cars racing in front of him, got probably airtight, lifted a little bit. Allmendinger got in the back of him, spun him out.
to the right. Bam!
Just tried to move up the track, and it was occupied by Tate Fogelman. Wasn't clear on the outside and caused both those trucks to hit the wall.
Looks like it's already down. Yeah, it's already starting to roll out of the...
That was the 15th lap of the run, Larry Mack. What do you make of this?
Yeah, I kind of question what Clint was talking about a while ago. You know, what these guys are doing with that left
Transition down. Oh, big hit here for the 31.
And that will be caution number 4. Myatt Snyder, heavy damage to the lap. Contact from 23 there.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I think it just gets so narrow off of 2, and 07 was loose. So 23 stayed on the left rear quarter panel, and
He's gonna lose it. Very sideways. Can he hang on?
Oh.
And look at this. Ty Gibbs, Noah Branson involved.
oh my.
6th caution of the day.
When they come to the... round goes Reddick into the wall, spinning in front of the field. And Harrison Burton can't avoid it.
I mean, he had been mired back outside the top 15.
There's the crash in the background there.
Yeah, I think the 99 did win it.
Did
It is
indeed.
confirmed.
Yeah, it looks like the 44 car was kind of down a half a lane compared to the 34 car that was in front of him, and the 26 was judged. Tire, left rear tire.
He was running in 9th. We'll give you...
Check wants some. And there goes Friesen slipping up high, and here comes John Hunter.
It's
It's not going to work. He's going around. Check. Oh, and a lot of them are around, and there's some pretty good damage. The great, not slide job, side draft. To That's what I was just saying. And round he goes.
Come on.
And Chandler Smith going with it.
Hold the brake. Still coming inside.
Mikey, you were holding your breath.
It's there.
Yeah, but Noah Gragson, this was a lot of damage.
That first hit was not going to be that bad until I don't know what he.
Fairly uneventful there, guys. That was pretty clean.
Just as we say that, someone goes around.
I believe that might have been Riley Herbst getting turned. It was.
And then he got hammered, spinning again.
Big hit there.
A lot of contact.
See, it looks like Ryan Vargas actually got into Riley Herbst right there. The track gets so
Nashville be very aggressive on the inside.
Oh, 88, baby. He got into the 24 of Jack Wood, and Wood is around with heavy damage.
Michael, Matt DiBenedetto, they get 4 wide with Majeski.
Oh, and that's going to create an issue and a big pile up with the 51 of Heim. DiBenedetto in
Watch out now, watch out.
Oh, Chandler Smith ends up getting involved. Infinger involved as well.
Right in front of him. Oh, Jim just gets right in the left rear quarter panel. Joe Graff really nowhere to go. Drives through both cars. You got cars on old tires, cars on new tires, a lot of closing rate on the.
See, Chris Dyson just looks like some kind of problem under braking. Huge contact. Chris Dyson, a two-time INSA champion, the 2021 Trans Am champion. Things not going his way today.
Yeah, you called it, Jeff. Looks to me like some sort of failure under braking. Maybe front brakes. Maybe that's why it spun. Joey Hand in the car at times, Priest in the car at times, doing a great job as we see the 43 takes the lead away from Cindric.
Oh,
we got a big crash.
And there's the 15 involved. Ty Dillon in the 42 also involved.
24, Byron.
Brad Keselowski was having a good day. Bubba
He gets
Wallace.
First thing we saw was the 22 turn around, as you mentioned, 3 wide, and the 22 was in the middle, Andy.
The 61 made a move to make it 3 wide on the bottom. It's
Things get tight here on exit of New Hampshire. It almost looks like she wasn't as far to the wall.
Deep down into turn 1. The 7 loose, overcorrects, big slap into the 21. And that's something I thought we would see a lot of this year with this quicker steering box and the rack and pinion. These cars drivers had manual steering boxes for decades, and now we went to a rack and pinion. But it's got to be a mile from here to the top. Oh, as the 18 goes around.
Sammy Smith in the 18.
Big damage on the back of the 18. Yeah, there you go. I was talking spotters. I was thinking he was going to have to clear you at the right time. We'll have to go back and see what happened to the 18.
Up 20, a mess.
At least 4 wide. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, they just squeezed up on him and caught him in the left rear quarter.
And that's hard contact.
It is, against that inside wall, and that's concrete down.
Parker Kligerman, they're nowhere near each other.
That's a bad sign.
Yeah, so clearly a brake issue, and Parker just in there. Poor Ryan Ellis.
There's a rush
there
right
we got
there.
one. Around goes the 33 of Nick Lights, and the 42 of Hocevar involved in that.
Well, hey, Rick.
But it's different than a lot of the others as he's getting losing it. Trouble in the S's, all guys around. He'll down the barrier on the outside. Everybody's got to jump on the binders to avoid him.
Remembering those.
Oh,
and around
Sammy
goes the
Smith.
18 into the inside wall. Caution comes out.
Hang on to it.
Sammy Smith, one of the young drivers here in the Xfinity Series, just 18 years old.
A year to the day today, so excited to be able to carry that and such an honor. So, reckon.
16 around, the 7 tucked in behind him, and they continue to spin. The caution comes out. They're going to slide back in front of the field.
And
they're wrecking.
The 11 of Hemrick goes around. They wreck. Brandon Jones also involved. Blaine Perkins in the 0-2.
Mike, it's a little wide there. Chris Wright up into, is that Graff again? Snyder's red and white car.
Yeah, I can't tell from that angle exactly what happened.
But the third car, the darker blue car there, that again was Joe Graff Jr.
David Starr just escaping through, I believe.
And now, you ask what does a crew chief kind of tell your driver at
Whoa,
this point?
whoa, back it down, lock it down.
Oh, boy.
So we done hit this inside wall.
He's going to hit it. Oh, and hard.
A lot of contact. Cars crashing into turn one, into the outside wall.
And right away the caution comes out. Harrison Burton involved in the 21. You see Corey LaJoy in the 7. There was a car also up in front of these two.
Yeah, it's killed the right rear.
Kozlowski and someone getting together right there, and then behind them as the 43 sort of the meat in the sandwich. Clips the 10, 10 goes spinning. So a little contact on both front corners of the 43 of Eric Jones as well. They'll need
trying to work his way through this lap traffic.
Oh my goodness!
Contact is made. Yaley into the inside wall. Caution comes out.
Yaley did not know that they were 3 wide right there.
Well, Suarez is loose all night. He's been loose. Corrects it. Gets behind on the steering. Gets it to the side of Stenhouse. Stenhouse, just nothing he could do. Gilliland coming into it.
Frisco barely cleared it.
Yeah, Rick. Wow.
Austin Dillon there as well in the 3.
The one thing I'll say, though, is we've seen these cars. I would think at that point he's almost done with lateral, and the thing continues to spin around. Maybe he's just too high and had to put a little extra wheel in right on corner exit. Yeah, one of the things that we find with the resin is as they run, we've had, Xfinity.
John Hunter Nemechek also with a great restart. Around goes the cars behind them. The 10 got caught up in this.
That's Allmendinger.
Allmendinger in the 16 on the bottom of the racetrack.
Take a look, though.
There's a lot of cars getting together, just fighting for spot. And look at Riley, just nowhere to go. And those are the brakes that sometimes you can't control. If you're on the inside line, you drive by the way C.
Right side of the screen just gets loose. I mean, it's so strange to see these guys lose the side force and not be able to really collect the car. Contact hard with the inside wall, really hard. That bend in
turn 4.
31 gets turned around. 21 just kind of just gets a little beating and banging as he worked his way through. But
Zane Smith and Ben Rhodes they're wrecking again in the mix, and Rajat Caruth is around this time. Taylor Gray in the 17 truck involved. We talked about it from the beginning, Ben.
Second.
Landon Castle highlighted here, coming off of turn 2, gets loose, hard into the wall, and then more contact from Stenhouse. So damage to the right front steering on the 77.
Yeah, just nowhere for Stenhouse to go. He's on the brakes right here, and just once you get on the brakes, you lock the tires up, it won't turn. And if you don't